We have a good number of Catholics who have goodwill in wanting to serve in the church, whether as volunteers, full-time workers, or even as priests and religious. They want to spread the gospel and to bring Christ to others. Unfortunately, many of our soldiers for Christ, they are ill-equipped, poorly formed. And it is for this reason that very often we have heavy casualties for those who serve in the church. Many are deeply wounded in the ministry because of the disappointments, disillusionment, and sometimes perceived injustices in the way things are being done. As a result, some of them even lose their faith completely. Those who serve in the church very often fail to realize the church is a pilgrim church on the way to sainthood. We are all not on the same spiritual level. Many of us are struggling with our past, our hidden fears. And that is why even those who serve the church, not all have pure motives. Very often motivated by insecurity, by the need to affirm their ego. So service is not always pure. So don't think when we serve in the church, life is smooth sailing, or you work in the church, there will always be a lot of love and support and joy and peace. If there is any joy, the joy will come from suffering. The joy will come from being misunderstood. The joy will come from doing the right thing, for standing up to the truth and for Jesus. So if we are Christians, if we are Catholics, and we find that there are so many enemies, should we be surprised? Of course not. We should be expecting oppositions. The battle we are fighting is not against human forces. We are dealing with supernatural force. And you can see the evil force at work in today's world, influencing political leaders, community leaders, corporate leaders, even religious leaders. The presence of evil is so strong. And that is why we find ourselves sometimes, and quite often perhaps, silenced by the majority. Because Christianity today has become more and more a minority. How then can we face our spiritual enemies that are at work in the lives of our people? The only way to defend our faith is to spread our faith. Just by trying to defend what we have and not being proactive would mean that we will lose our faith. That's the reason why the church has always mentioned every Catholic has the obligation to evangelize. To evangelize is not simply for the sake of others, it's for the sake of ourselves. When we evangelize others, when we share the good news, when we announce the good news, when we teach the good news, we are teaching ourselves. We are strengthened in the process of evangelizing others. It is this faith in Jesus that will protect us by announcing the good news. That is the most effective way to protect our faith. That's why all those people who are silent in their faith, afraid to witness Jesus, they will eventually lose whatever they have. We are not daring enough. We are not proactive. This is the real problem. We are afraid that if we announce our faith, some people might be offended. As if sharing the good news is harmful to these people. Good news is always offered with courtesy, with respect. If people are not interested, we can only mourn for them. We can never defend ourselves without being founded on the Word of God. It's the Word of God that we are familiar with that will keep us strong and keep us guarded and inspired and corrected. We cannot do the work of God without prayer. And this is again very important for all of us. If we truly want to be soldiers of Christ, we must be praying people. It is in prayer that the Lord will give us a spirit of wisdom, courage, and most of all, the grace to do what He has called us to do, to be witnesses of the good news.